Hello, welcome to Tea Time with Nejla. My name is Nejla Yatkin, and I'm a choreographer, dancer, and lifelong mover. And I'm so happy to share this little reflection with you. So grab your tea and relax and enjoy this little reflection. And please comment below if you have any suggestions. Today's theme or reflection is, who are we dancing for? For most of dance history, the answer was clear. We danced for kings and gods, for courts and proscenium stages, for critics, for institutions, for funding panels. Each era produced its witness, and the body shaped itself according to who was watching us. Even modern dance, which claimed freedom, was still dancing against something. Against ballet, against hierarchy, against tradition. Today the witness has multiplied and fractured. We dance for the live audience and the camera, for the archive and the algorithms, for funders' languages and presenters' themes. We dance for our online selves, for our younger selves, our lineage. And often we dance for no one fully. When the dancer no longer knows who is witnessing, movement can lose its gravity. Live performance once meant shared risk, breath in the room, time passing together. No undo. Presence was not a concept. It was condition. Now presence must be chosen. It's no longer guaranteed by architecture. In a culture shaped by distraction, perhaps presence is no longer about intensity, but about permission to stay. I've come to understand that witnessing is different from watching. Watching consumes, witnessing participates. Many audiences no longer want to judge virtuosity. They want to feel implicated. This is why I often bring the audience closer, into circles, into nature, into proximity. I'm not performing at them. I'm performing with their embodied attention, with their breath. That shift feels essential now to me. The algorithms, of course, does not witness. It extracts. It favors speed, clarity, climax, repetition without depth. Dance resists this by nature. A breath does not translate into a thumbnail. No, friends. Duration cannot be swiped. And yet we are increasingly trained to choreograph ourselves for machines, shaping movement for visibility rather than resonance. The future of dance may depend on refusing to let algorithms become our primary audience. At the same time, community is returning, not as outreach or audience development, but as co-presence. People gather not to be impressed, but to remember how to sit together, breathe together, and feel without commentary. Dance becomes a temporary village. This is ancient again. Perhaps the most radical shift is that many artists are no longer dancing for the future. We are dancing backward. For those who moved before language, for teachers whose work was never documented, for rituals interrupted, for lineages broken by migration, exile, and assimilation. The dancing body becomes a transmitter, not expression, but continuation. When I step into the space now, I ask myself who I am truly addressing. What changes when I imagine my ancestors in the room? What if the audience is not human alone? I leave you with a creative question. Who must be present for my dancing to feel necessary? Who must be present for my dancing to feel necessary? Let this question reframe your choices, like the movements, the lighting, the scale, the duration, the silence. And to close this out, a closing thought. Maybe we are no longer dancing to be seen. Maybe we are dancing so something ancient can recognize itself again through us. And with this, I wish you a wonderful rest of your day, evening, morning, wherever you are. Be blessed, and thank you for tuning in. Ciao.